Hi everyone, it's me, your favorite vegan reader, back again with more general messages. Um, so I went out today and I got these cards so I can do like identifying cards so we can see exactly who we're dealing with. I made these so we can get a bit more clear messages, okay? To get a little bit more specific. Let's go ahead. I already pre-cleansed everything with sage. I just didn't want to have my window open while I'm reading so I don't wake up the entire neighborhood because it's kind of late right now. Yeah, let's get down to it. The Most High and Holy Angels, please protect me during this reading. Can you please only give me the truth, the most truth and honest messages coming from only the Most High Holy Spirit? Any dark energies, any demonic energies are not welcome here. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. All right. What do you want to tell my people right now? Please and thank you, Spirit. All right. Anything you want to tell us right now about their situation? It's been heavy. I don't know if you guys have been seeing like a bunch of other readers, but things look pretty bleak for the collective. I know since we are protected by the divine, I know we're going to be okay. But it hasn't been easy. It is still a spiritual war, right? A war is a war, right? Anything you want to tell my collective right now? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. How about we shuffle again? Anything you want to tell my collective? Oh, that one wanted to come out. Come on. Anything you want to tell my collective, please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Okay. So we have strategy, failure, trauma in the reverse. And we also have bravery, self-discipline, and faith in the reverse. So, can you please tell us more about this? Strategy, failure, trauma in the reverse, please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Whoa, whoa. Anything you want to tell us about this exile reverse, strategy, failure, trauma in the reverse, please and thank you. We have the Temperance and the King of Wands reverse. Okay. King of Wands reverse. Remind me. When in pursuit of our goals, at times we can be a bit too aggressive. This card is coming up. As a leader, you should be empowering, not disempowering to others and take advantage of them. Okay, and the Temperance. You know, the Temperance is like a balanced energy, right? Let me re-jog my memory. What you are wishing for requires patience and trust in divine timings. Okay, maybe you guys are being a little impatient with trying to maybe heal your trauma. I would like a little bit more clarity, please and thank you. Or somebody was impatient. It doesn't necessarily have to be you because we don't really know what we're talking about. Please clarify. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Devil. The Ace of Pentacles reversed and the Devil. Okay. So maybe this King of Wands is not you guys, but somebody outside of you. Okay. Could be like a fire sign. Ace of Pentacles, reverse. The new opportunity that was presented to you might not come out as you planned, so wait. And then we have the Devil, which is like restriction, addictions, obsession. So I feel like this is somebody outside of you, maybe that person that was trying to attack you. Yeah. So, okay, so I feel like this is like strategy reverse. I feel like this is like strategy. Maybe they were trying to traumatize you, but it didn't work. Maybe their strategy to traumatize you didn't work. This King of Wands reverse, because this person was like probably really aggressive towards you. And they needed to like have more patience with you, you know, because they thought that their strategy was going to turn out a different way, but you know, they have this like devil energy that's kind of like, you know, stopping them from getting what they want. Maybe like, okay, and that kind of clarifies the bravery, self-discipline, and faith in reverse. Maybe this person didn't have a lot of faith in the divine. Maybe they didn't have a lot of discipline. Maybe they were just being really reckless when they were attacking you or something. Right? Yeah, these people were being really reckless. Can we please clarify the bravery, self-discipline, faith in reverse, please and thank you? Can we please clarify? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I saw Justice on the bottom of the deck and the Knight of Cups reverse. So basically same thing. It's probably just that maybe this didn't work out. All their evil plans against you. Can you tell me more? These people didn't have self-discipline for the Four of Wands. They didn't have self-discipline with preserving, or Four of Pentacles, sorry. They didn't have self-discipline in preserving themselves when it came to maybe like listening to other people or like taking bad advice from other people. Seven of Wands reverse. Hold on. There is someone or more than one person putting their whiskers where they don't belong. Yeah, and then like, okay, these people are like holding on to really negative emotions and they're kind of doing things that are not really their business to be doing, right? So that kind of clarifies the self-discipline in reverse, right? Yeah, these people had some like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Whoever this King of Wands reverse, whoever that is in your life, they were listening to other people's bad advice. And they kind of all wanted to group up together to hurt you. And I don't know what type of like negative feelings towards you they were holding. I don't know what you did wrong. So I guess we can clarify. What does this King of Wands reverse? What do they perceive that my collective did? You know, like, why are they so angry at us, right? What did we do wrong? Because we are high vibrational beings, you know, there's not a really big chance that we're going to make mistakes and not be sorry or not be able to fix them, or we don't make big mistakes. If you know what you're doing, if you're like a real spiritual person, if you're not fake, you know. Spirit, can you please clarify the Six of Swords reverse? Please and thank you. Please clarify the Six of Swords reverse. What did collective do? What did my collective do to make this King of Wands so upset with them, right? Spirit, can you please tell me what type of grudge were they holding on to? Please and thank you. Against my collective. Maybe this one wouldn't come out? Okay, alright, I'll take it. Companionship, self-realization, and nobility in the reverse. Maybe they weren't being real. Maybe they couldn't look at themselves for what they were doing. Maybe they were doing things wrong. Maybe this is like a mentally ill person. Maybe this person has like a mental illness, or maybe they're just like kind of a bad-hearted person and they didn't want to look at themselves, and so they wanted to do terrible things in general. And then blame it on you, maybe, but we can get some clarification. I'm not too sure on that one. Can you please clarify the nobility reverse, companionship reverse? Maybe this is like just a fake person. Maybe they like had an upbringing. Maybe they got like influenced by other people. Because, okay, no, they were influenced by other people, right? With the Four of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands reverse. They were being influenced by other people to be fake. Because, like, maybe they thought it made them look cool. Because I see that so much in, like, social media and, like, in just people in general. They think they look cool for being fake. Also, I see this a lot in social media that, like, people will call themselves a baddie or like, I'm so bad, but they take it literally. So some people, here's the thing. Some people say I'm a baddie because they think they look good. And then other people take it literally and say I'm a baddie because I'm bad, right? So maybe that's what they were thinking. Maybe they got influenced by like social media to be a terrible person because they thought it made them look cool. Yeah, the Queen of Cups reverse and the Knight of Cups reverse. These are people who are like emotionally screwed up. You know, this is like I'm a baddie, I'm so bad, you know. I remember Queen of Cups forward is going to be like a nurturing, loving person, but in the reverse, it's going to be the opposite, right? So maybe, you know, they just want to be bad. Can you please clarify this companionship, nobility, self-realization, please and thank you? So I don't think it was like you guys. I don't think it was your fault, right? It's not really your fault. People are just out there thinking like, I'm so bad and that makes me cool. Because they think being a bad person equals cool. Which it's not, you know, it's not cool. It's not really cool to be a bad person. Because when you're a bad person, you create drama, fights, and, you know, unfortunately, there's a lot of people who grow up and they think that drama and fighting is fun. There's a lot of people who actually grow old and, like, they're in their 30s or they're about to turn 30, they're going to be in their 30s, and they think that they never learned how to have fun properly. They never learned how to have fun, which is really sad if you think about it. You go your whole life without learning how to actually have fun. So they think drama and fighting is fun and not just like community and companionship is fun. Like, I don't know. I like to sing. I like to dance for fun. I like to share music with my friends and we all have a good time. I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't think that's fun. I think like enjoying arts and crafts with my friends is fun, right? Because, that's not, it's not cool, right? So can we please clarify this companionship, nobility, self-realization, reverse? Please clarify it, please, and thank you. Okay. We got the Six of Cups reverse. Okay. Just remind me. I'm sorry. I can't remember all these cards very well. There's a lot of them, and like the reversals too, and yeah. Six of Cups reverse is there's a great deal of adulting and responsibilities that are taking up time in your life. Your life has become a bit boring, and you have no time for tea parties. Okay. Yeah. Like I just said, maybe they think like being an adult, being mature is boring, right? Because they think like, oh no, I'm a baddie. I want to do high school drama. I want to do like, yeah, it's all like high school drama that they brought into their adult lives because they think that adulting is boring. Like I actually kind of feel bad for these karmics because they never really like learned real, they never learned how to be a real person. I almost feel bad for them because I'm like, geez, you went your whole life and you're gonna turn 30 soon and you never learned how to have fun without trying to harm somebody because you think that's fun. You never took an interest in like arts or music or anything, but you never learned social skills the whole time you're growing up, and you're getting old and you don't have these social skills. They don't know how to cope with the responsibilities of being an adult. So I feel like this is just like a big mental illness. I feel like this is coming from mental illness, anything else you want to say about this? Why do they feel bored with with adult responsibilities, please and thank you? Maybe they lack better coping mechanisms. Maybe they lack knowledge in a healthy lifestyle. Maybe they thought like it was lame to be healthy. I know that there's a lot of people out there who think it's like boring and lame to actually have healthy habits. Maybe they think it's like too much work. Maybe they think it's boring, right? Please tell me more. The Moon reverse. Okay. That's like exposing things that were hidden coming to light. Can you please clarify, please, and thank you? It's too many. Can I just get a few, please and thank you? Okay. We got the Queen of Pentacles. And the Moon reverse. Too many things are revealed at once. You might have an overload of information. Yeah, maybe they think learning a healthy lifestyle, maybe they think it's too much. There's too much. Oh, that makes sense. The Moon reverse is hidden things coming to light. Maybe they think that learning a healthy lifestyle is too overwhelming. It's too overwhelming to learn how to be this abundant Queen of Pentacles. Maybe they think it's like overwhelming. Okay. Maybe there's like too much information to take in. Or maybe they feel like it's too much work. That kind of makes sense. But if they did do the work, they would be abundant and successful, right? Interesting. That's really interesting. I kind of like to get into the psychology, you know your enemy, right? I want to know why they do the things they do. So maybe we can catch people before they get too bad, right? Like, I understand if someone's a little bit bad and you can kind of pull them away from the darkness and improve their life. I do believe in that, like preventing bad things before they happen. Like preventing someone from doing something horrible before it happens, right? Like, okay, I see you being a little bit bad. I see you have a bit of a personality issue or whatever it's called, but let's try to prevent anything bad from happening before you get too bad, before you do something bigger and worse, right? So that's why I like to know exactly, like, what's their issue. Spirit, can you please tell me more about the situation, please, and thank you. Yeah, maybe they're just resentful at you because you did the work. You took in the time, the effort to research and take in all of this information so you can be this healthy, abundant person. And, maybe they didn't have those types of skills. Maybe they have like addictions they need to work through. Maybe they have like limitations that they don't know how to handle, Spirit, can you please tell me more about the situation, please, and thank you. Completion, support, expendency. In the reverse, we have curiosity, madness, and forbidden knowledge in the upright. See, that's what I thought. They feel like they don't have support. They feel incomplete, right? They feel like they don't have the right support system to achieve this. And they think like curiosity, madness, and forbidden knowledge, right? Maybe they think it's like too complicated. Maybe they don't have like the right support system. Maybe they feel incomplete in the way that's like, I've heard a lot of people say things like, oh, I'm not happy because I'm not rich, right? I wasn't raised right, so I'm not happy, right? Maybe they're blaming it on their upbringing. I really think they're blaming it on their upbringing. Yeah. Curiosity and madness. Maybe their curiosity is like, what if they are curious on what it's like to actually be an upstanding person and they feel doubt in themselves, and so it's making them, mentally ill because they have like a self-doubt thing, because they are curious about what it's like to be an upstanding citizen, but it's actually like kind of messing with their head a little bit because maybe it's like self-doubt, like I can't be like that, and I don't have all that, and I don't have this support, and yeah, maybe it's just a lot of self-doubt, but we can clarify, please and thank you. Please clarify these two cards right here, please and thank you, Spirit. I feel like that's too many. Too many. Page of Wands. Crap. Okay, Page of Wands. I want it to be in the reverse. It flipped out of my hand and it wanted to be in the reverse, so I guess we'll take it like that. Yeah, it wanted to be in the reverse. They need to learn how to go to a new path with an open mind and an open heart. You might know many things, but you don't know it all. Yeah, so they feel like they don't have everything they need to be an upstanding person, you know? Yeah. It's kind of sad. They feel like neglected. It's like coming from their own past traumas. But hopefully we can bring these things to light to prevent people from getting worse, right? You don't... I understand if someone's just like a little bit bad. You don't want them getting worse. Can you please clarify more about this Page of Wands reverse, or this like support reverse, or... But I feel like they need to maybe change their state of mind to be more open. Maybe they're kind of closed-minded, right? Too many. The Eight of Swords. The fact that this came out with, oh gosh, the Eight of Swords. Maybe they feel stuck. Yeah, they feel stuck in some type of way. But, the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. Reverse. Ten of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, there might be challenges in your financial security or setbacks in your family relation. Yeah, because maybe they didn't grow up rich. Exactly as I said that. Nine of Wands. Uh-huh. Nine of Wands is like a burden card, right? Maybe they feel like burdened. Maybe they need to hold on. Yeah, they're getting exhausted. Because maybe they're just exhausted with their own life, carrying burdens. They need to find the strength within them to hold on, right? Because they feel like they just don't have enough support. But they really should be like being open to a new life. Maybe they think like they're stuck. Yeah, we had that Seven of Swords, I think it was, which makes them feel stuck. Yeah, they need to be open to new things. Maybe they're getting, with this Nine of Wands too, they feel like they're kind of stuck with the same everyday responsibilities. And so maybe they're like taking it out on other people when they should be just like open to try something new. But maybe they're afraid of like what other people think of them, because, you know, they do, we did have this like Four of Pentacles, Six of Cups reverse, where they were listening to bad advice from people around them. Maybe they were like, maybe they have like fake friends in their life. Maybe their friends are not as knowledgeable, right? So they're just taking all this really bad advice from friends. Or maybe they're afraid to try something new because of what the people around them will think of them. Maybe they get embarrassed. Maybe they're a little insecure about that. Which makes sense. Kind of seems like that's the type of thing that's going on right now. I can hope this message, my videos, like actually reach somebody horrible, so they can be like, oh, I see, and maybe I should stop being terrible, right? One can only hope. Of course, some people cannot be saved. I understand that some people do very big bad crimes and they're going to be locked away forever and there's nothing you can do. But I'm like talking about like maybe you grew up as a high school bully and you need to mature and now you need to grow up, you know? Like maybe you are just a high school bully and maybe you need to grow up a little bit. Maybe you're not like a full blown criminal, right? Maybe you don't deserve to, you didn't do a crime, but maybe you're just kind of a butthole. Maybe you're just kind of a rude person. And maybe we can pull you out of that state of mind before you go and you do something that you regret. Or, you know, or maybe you get yourself in trouble, right? Maybe we can pull you out of that path before you get yourself in trouble, right? Thank you, Holy Spirit. That was actually very nice because that's something I've been trying to decode for a while. I'm trying to help the situation, you know? I've met a lot of bad people in my life, and if we can prevent things before they happen, it would be ideal. So, Spirit, any other messages you want to tell us? Please and thank you. Anything else? I guess I'll call this video like bad guy therapy if you're a bad guy. I've wanted to be doing this. I've wanted to, you know, take preventative measures. I've wanted to do that. It's all about healing, right? It's all about healing and becoming our best version of ourselves. Wisdom, paternalism, and kindness in the reverse. Oh boy, that does not sound too good. I thought we were getting somewhere. I thought we were healing this, right? I thought we were healing. Can you please clarify the wisdom, paternalism, kindness in reverse, please, and thank you. Please clarify. The Wheel of Fortune. Oh. Interesting. Odd energy. Please clarify. Please and thank you. All right, you gotta clarify this. The King of Cups. Okay. Anything else? Please and thank you. It doesn't make much sense, huh? The King of Cups reverse. Anything else you want to say about that? Because it's a little confusing, huh? Three of Swords reverse. Okay, maybe this is what they think of you. Knight of Cups. Reverse. King of Cups. And the Three of Swords reverse. This is a bit unclear to me. Maybe I should have ended it before. I don't know. But I don't understand. This is still so unclear. Maybe they think... Okay. That kind of makes sense. Okay, so maybe this kindness reverse, maybe they think with the kindness reverse, maybe because of all these things, they think that they're getting judged and it's kind of pushing them deeper into a mental trap. But, you know, you're going to have this like Wheel of Fortune if you are emotionally in tuned with the King of Cups. If you're leading with your heart and you're emotionally balanced, you're going to get whatever the heck you want, right? Oh, that makes sense. The Knight of Cups reverse and the Three of Swords reverse, that means like maybe they have like really destructive ways of coping. Their emotions are leading them to very destructive ways, but they think it's gonna heal them. But maybe they're just like confused. Maybe that's the Wisdom reverse too. Or maybe like they know they're gonna get the Wheel of Fortune if they are balanced emotionally, but maybe they don't know how. This is complicated. This is really complicated. I'll pull some more. All right. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. They know if they were emotionally healed, they would actually get wish fulfillment. They would get their wishes granted. Maybe they feel like they're getting judged. Yeah. But in reality, we're actually trying to help them heal. Yeah, with the kindness reverse, I think they're getting judged. We're actually just trying to help them, right? We're trying to stop them before they do something that's like, before they do something they regret. But like maybe they're having a hard time doing this on their own. Maybe they're doing things that they think will help them, but it actually makes it worse. That's what I'm getting from it with the Wisdom reverse too. So maybe they don't have like the right information. Maybe they're doing things that they think are going to help them, but it's actually making it worse. Right. Okay, that's kind of what I'm getting from that. Okay. I think that's kind of all I want to talk about. So these are like identifying cards, so we can actually get a clearer message on who exactly we're talking about. Please and thank you. Whoa, too many. These cards are a bit flimsy. They're a bit hard for me to shuffle. Okay, bear with me. Bear with me here. I just made these today. So who are we really talking about here? Who is this King of Wands reverse that's like having trouble? This like really aggressive, mean person with addictions, and they're struggling, right? These are people who really need to heal, right? These people who don't know how to heal themselves. Please tell me who this King of Wands reverse is. Please and thank you. Too many. This was an interesting reading because, yeah, I already said why, but that was really interesting for me, actually. Can you tell me who is in this situation? Please and thank you. Any day now. Sorry. Spirit, can you please identify these people in this situation? Please and thank you, Spirit. Maybe another shuffle would be due. This could be someone... Did I shuffle these good enough? This is somebody with black hair. And Aries can be involved. It could be either you or them. A dragon, a Chinese zodiac dragon, Chinese zodiac cat, and a Sagittarius. So those are the people involved. Interesting. So those are the main energies. I also have these like location cards. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know if I want to be using these ones yet, but let's shuffle them and see what's going on in these. That was interesting. And I will say, don't try to stop other people's karma. Don't try to be the hero here. I know you wish you could help people, but maybe we can just help them by talking like this. I don't like these cards right now. They're not shuffling very well. Okay. So, yeah. Interesting little message. It's very like kind of understanding your enemy right here. You know, I do feel bad for people, but never try to get in the way of other people's karma. Right? You may want to help people. You might want to... I am that type of person who... I'm the type of person who wants to pull people out of very bad things. Like, oh, you're about to do something wrong. Can I stop you from doing that? I like to be that person, but I would advise you not to do that because they should have their own karmic consequences. If you are too close and if you're attached energetically to people who are giving themselves horrible karma and you're trying to be there to be like, hey, don't do it, don't do it. But, you know, they do it anyways. And then all of a sudden, since you are attached to that person, you're also going to get part of their karma too, especially if you're really close with them. So all I can say is like, maybe I'll make like YouTube therapy videos to be like, hey guys, don't do something stupid. You know, But it's not like I could actually be friends with them. It's not like I could actually be like roommates or like live with these people, right? You can't actually be close with them. You can't date them, you can't be friends with them. But I mean, can I sit here and try to give people online therapy? Yeah, you can, but I wouldn't go and try and be a hero. Yeah, you don't want to take on other people's karma. All you can do is just try to talk with them and like reason with them in some way. But yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting, to say the least. A little bit, you know, a little bit sad. Yeah, don't allow other people to take advantage of your empathy as well. Just kind of keep it at a distance. All you could really do is tell them like, "Hey, don't do a bunch of stupid evil stuff because you could get in trouble. But don't be close. You don't want their karma." Right? We get it. We get it. All right. That was interesting. Okay, bye.